Welcome to St. Andrew Online. I'm Pastor Monica Jefferson, lead pastor of St. Andrew, inviting you to join us as we continue with our sermon series theme titled Sticky Faith. You may join us at 8 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. on Sunday mornings at St. Andrew. We're located at 3975 North U.S. Highway 67 in Florissant, Missouri. If you can't join us in person for our worship services at 9:30 a.m. for our faith development, Sunday school, small group classes, for children, youth, and young adults and adults of all ages, we invite you to join us through our website, standrewumc.net. That's SAINTANDREWUMC.net. Or you can join us on Facebook daily as well. We're at facebook.com, of course, and we're St. Andrew UMC. That's SAINTANDREWUMC. So when you go to Facebook, just put St. Andrew in, spell everything out, UMC, and you'll find us. You'll enjoy my sticky prayers as we are really getting into this theme of stickiness. It's based upon a study done by the Fuller Youth Institute that was challenged, found that many congregations are challenged that as our young people move through the church, from children to youth to college age and young adults and career age, they lose what they have come to coin their stickiness or their connectedness to the things that they have been taught and what they value. Instead of their faith deepening, we find that as people work through the transitions of their lives, the major events in their lives, they become disconnected to the church. And this year, I'm talking about throughout the year 2012, the basics of faith. And so now I'm talking about stickiness. How do we maintain that deep connection in our lives with our faith and our practice? This week, July the 15th, my sermon is titled God's Glue Sticks. Now, throughout this sermon series, I'm using objects that we see or use every day to help remind us that no matter what we do in life and the transitions and changes in our lives, we should constantly be deepening in our faith. God's glue stick is my message, and of course the object is, you guessed it, glue sticks. In Philippians chapter 3, I'm reminding the congregation about Christian maturity. One thing about glue is that all glue has basically two properties. The property of adhesion, or to adhere to itself, and then the property of cohesiveness, or cohesion. And that means that it has to stick to another object. As Christian believers, we need to be like that. We need to have those same kinds of properties. And as we go through our learning and our worship and our practices of our faith, that property of adhesion and cohesion is what we're striving at St. Andrew and the church to share with our believers. Philippians chapter 3, the focus verse that I've chosen says it this way: Let those of us then who are mature be of the same mind. And if you think differently about anything, this too God will reveal to you. This scripture reminds us that God is still revealing things to us in our life. Well, you need to listen to this sermon if you can't be with us here at St. Andrew on our website, or you'll be able to go on Facebook. I will give you a link to it there so that we can deepen our faith, so that we can maintain our stickiness. Join us each and every week and every day at St. Andrew if you can't be with us face to face. Remember, every time we gather together, I remind you that it is my prayer that you learned one new concept, one new value, you get one new idea, and that one idea uh, is something that is positive and purposeful that you can take into the world. And this is the way that we say it at St. Andrew. We are creating community in Jesus Christ. One thought, one action, one prayer. One thought, one action, one prayer. Go. Go into the world because remember, you matter to God and you matter to us. God bless.